Hi guys, welcome to Friday, and another riding day. Looks like it's gonna rain, but hopefully it's gonna hold off at least till I get home. But I thought I would give my thoughts about what happened a couple of days ago with the Detroit Tigers. I'm sure all of you who follow baseball, Major League Baseball, that it is national news right now about Armando Galarraga, who essentially pitched a perfect game against Cleveland. But on the very last play of the game, it should have been the final out, the first base umpire, Jim Joyce, called the runner safe. And if you look at all the replays, they've been played over and over and over, he was clearly out by a good foot, at least. And nobody could believe it. But that's baseball, and they don't have instant replays, do not count. And as far as my thoughts on instant replay, I'm really not for it, except for maybe situations that are game changing or game outcome dependent situations. In this case, there should have been an instant replay, and any other instance where it's going to affect the final outcome of the game, you should be able to have an instant replay to rely on. But I really felt sorry for Mr. Galarraga, because not only was it a no-hitter, it was a perfect game. And a perfect game, as you know, is when every batter or every inning they go out 1, 2, 3. I watched that game, and it was just simply amazing how there were no walks, no hit batsmen, no errors where any base runner got on board. And had this been a perfect game and ruled that, Galarraga would be in Cooperstown for sure, because you're talking, this is only the 21st, would have been the 21st time in history that this has ever been performed. Now we know that there's always several no-hitters in a season, but a perfect game such as this has only happened 20 other times throughout the history. And it would have been the very first one, I believe, with the Detroit Tigers. Now we all know Verlander pitched a no-hitter, but it wasn't a perfect game. Not to take any away from that, but what Galarraga did should be counted as a perfect game. It should go in the record books. The umpire even admitted his mistake. The fact that if he admits his mistake, I think that should be grounds for at least to be able to be overturned. Now, Jim Joyce made a human mistake, okay? Let's not badmouth him, because from what I saw, when the ball went to Cabrera, he cut it off. Jim Joyce's head obviously is going to turn where the ball is, and then Cabrera, when he turns and throws to Galarraga, who's covering the bag, when Jim Joyce's head turns, he can only essentially see that base runner barreling down first base. And to him, maybe he turned his head just a little split second too late. He saw probably that guy touch the bag, and he thought that he was safe. That's why he called him safe. Don't blame him for that. But like I said, this is a perfect game. We have the technology to see that it was a perfect game, and it should be ruled as such. But that's my opinion. What'll happen down the road, who knows? But maybe he'll pave the way for something in the future. So as it stands right now, everybody in the world knows it was a perfect game. And Galarraga did get a free Corvette out of it, which you'll be able to drive, but it's just not going to be the same because now I feel sorry for Jim Joyce. He's got to remember this the rest of his life, that he kept Mr. Galarraga out of the Hall of Fame, and because of that one decision. But that's baseball. But in the meantime, we're just tooting along here on the motorcycle, having fun. And I guess that'll do it for now. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Enjoy yourself and God bless. Bye-bye.